It's Granddaddy IU, Direct Deposit, my motherfucking man DJ Shuttle, motherfucking DC in the building.
Yeah.
Fuck it. That's good enough? Fuck it.
Season 1, Episode 6.
Yeah.
Direct Deposit. DJ Shuttle, executive produced by Big Homie, DC Central Station. Filmed and edited in the Loop Films. You know what that is. Inspiration, my brother Nightwolf, a.k.a. Craig Herron. Man, our brother from Strong Island. I represented Strong Island in a major way. And today we got a special guest, Hempstead Zone, Long Island Zone, Granddaddy Mother IU. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yo, peace, brother.
What it is, man.
Yo, man, glad to have you here, man.
Alright.
As we represent, Strong Island in this media world, it's only right that we get the OGs here to kick it. You know what I'm saying? And talk about the game, career, and everything. So, I mean, what I like to do is, kind of travel the journey a little bit with the guests, but, I kind of want to fast forward to some of that and get to some of the meat and potatoes of the career, right?
Yeah,
I know sometimes with the interviews, it's like the same old
shit,
questions.
man, the same
But,
shit.
In respect to the audience that might be watching, it could be somebody watching for the first time that hasn't heard or doesn't know who IU is somehow, some way.
Okay,
You feel me?
yeah,
So I want to give them a little bit of a background.
Okay.
Originally from Queens, but raised in Hempstead, right?
Correct.
All right, cool. So at what point did you start taking rapping as an interest before even serious as a career?
Damn. Say it again.
At what point did you take any interest?
I'm a little high right now.
Oh, okay, cool.
All right, let's
cool.
stop.
So this should be really interesting.
Yeah.
When'd you start rapping?
Shit. The first time I started hearing the fucking tapes back in the days, like the Cold Crush and all that shit, it started with me just mimicking the shit, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Learning day routines and all that shit. And,
Right.
Eventually, man, I could do that shit then myself, you know what I mean? But whatever.
And back then, who was the MC you thought was like the illest or the best at that time?
The niggas that influenced me like the most, the niggas that I clung to the most, if that's a real word, it was Kumo D, like back then, before, commercial and all that shit.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like when he battled Dizzy B and
Classic.
Yeah, the early routines with the Treacherous 3 and all that shit.
Right.
Him, Spoonie G was like my fucking man because he was like one of the first niggas that was telling a cohesive story.
Right.
And shit like that. So.
And it was gangster too.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so that was, and then, because those to me was like the early lyricists.
True indeed.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I always thought Spoonie, Kumo D, I thought really took wordplay to the next level.
Yeah.
But to me, before him was Kaz. I thought was really he took.
Nah, but they was
same era, same time.
Was contemporaries,
right?
You know what I'm saying? They were, matter of fact, they were supposed to battle Cold Crush and the niggas, but they never did.
That's a battle that needed to happen back in the day. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like the big fight that never happened. You heard?
Yeah.
So fast forwarding to having your interest in the game and starting to mimic other artists or whatever. At what point did your career take to the next level with Biz taking an interest in you, right?
Yeah, that happened because my brother, like, yo, nigga, you out here doing bullshit, and you got some type of talent, you know what I'm saying? Let's go to the studio. And he kept pressing me, my brother.
Yeah, K.
He the one that pressed me to do that shit, and we made a couple of demos, like 2-3 joints, and that shit got in Jeff's hands. You know Jeff.
Yeah.
You know the story then.
Right.
Yeah. And then what the fuck happened after that? It was.
So K gets you in the studio.
Yeah.
You record a couple of joints. It gets in Biz's hands. He's taking an interest in you. So what's happening with IU in life outside of music?
I'm doing bullshit.
Doing bullshit. Okay, so we can get into $1.
Huh?
Yeah. We get into $1.
I'm just doing bullshit, period, man. I'm just out there that's why he's saying, come on, man, you know what I'm saying? You out here with this bullshit, shooting niggas and, robbing and stuff, you trying to, all that bullshit, man. You know what niggas do at that early age.
Right. So Biz takes an interest in you. What's the process let me take a step back. What's your knowledge of the music business, if any,
At that time,
at that time?
I ain't no shit.
It ain't no shit. Okay,
I ain't no shit
so
at all.
so in terms of how you got the contract presented to you, the process of actually getting signed, was it something you signed pretty quickly? You jumped right into it. You had a lengthy thing with a lawyer taking care of things, or what was that process like for you?
Nah, well, first it was I had to sign to the production company that he had set up, right?
Right.
That Burt Padell office, shit, and bunch of motherfuckers, everybody that was supposed to be under this production company, shit. What's his name? West and a couple niggas, whatever. Anyway, so they presented the contract, shit, and they had my name as Granddaddy IU. And that wasn't my name at the time, but I was going by. It was Daddy U.
Right.
But anyway, so they were like, yo, well, you signing now, you get the first advance. If you wait till we fix it, you know what I'm saying?
Who knows when that's gonna go down?
Maybe a couple of weeks or whatever the situation was. The fuck you thought I'm gonna do? You're right.
Cut the check, yeah.
Cut the motherfucking
We
check.
signed it off. So now it's
Right.
Granddaddy IU.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So that's how that went. And then after that, it was another shit because now, from there, I had the Warner Brothers contract
Right.
with somehow with the Coachella and the whole, and I don't know nothing about this shit. You know what I'm saying? My man, he happened to be working in the city and working in somebody's lawyer's office or some shit. I don't know. He met this lawyer named Denise Brown.
Okay.
So she looked over my contract, gonna find out later Denise Brown was down. Same with fucking the Coachella niggas and all that shit.
So
Yeah.
that wasn't really good business.
At all.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So
shit was bad business.
So I know back in the day it was pretty common that artists were signed to a production company, and then the production company had to deal with the label.
Right.
Essentially, that was the same kind of contract Biz had. He was with Marley Marl, and then Marley Marl was with.
I don't know
with
nothing
Coachella.
about his shit, but I know that nigga knew the difference at that time. Like, he knew what he was doing.
Right.
I did not. You know what I'm saying? But the nigga came around me like, you know what I'm saying? If he would just kept it business and like, don't fuck with me, my nigga. Like, when I call you, blah blah blah. But he came like he was my friend.
Right.
That's the part that had me fucked up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you was my man, like, he would come check me. Like, we did all
Regular
types of
shit.
Regular, you know what I'm saying? All type. But he did that, so I'm like, wow. So that's why I got the bad taste. You know what I mean?
Right.
But anyway.
So now we with business production company do the label, but despite where things is at on the business side, you still excited about the opportunity.
Yeah. I don't know this time that I'm getting drunk on that shit. I'm just having fun. I'm
Right.
having fun until everything crashed. You know what I mean? Like, oh shit. All right, now I see what the fuck happened. But the whole time I was, come on. You know what I'm saying?
So you didn't realize the layers, I guess, at the onset.
Nah, not at all.
Okay, so
Not at all.
so I mean, for those who haven't heard it, Smooth Assassin, the first album, incredible album. I mean, I'm in college at the time. I'm in college at the time, banging that shit hard.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, on cassette tape. You know, so you know it's a throwback. And I mean, this is a recording. Girl in the Mall. I mean, like some classic records.
Right.
You actually had a hand in production
Yeah,
as
man.
well with that, right?
Yeah, me and my brother, Mr. K, man, we helped him.
Now, and with some of the politics of the business, it's on so-and-so production company, so they got to
Right.
take production credits.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
you're not getting paid and you're not getting the credit at that point.
Right. I'm not even understand. I ain't know none of this shit. You
Right.
know what I mean?
So definitely a learning experience, clearly,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Right. So at what point, like during this process, does someone point it out to you, or do you realize, like, oh, shit, I should be getting paid for that. I'm not getting enough pay, and so forth.
Nigga, way
Oh,
down.
that's down the line.
Yeah.
Okay. So so you get through the first album though. What's life like? As you killing the game with this classic first album for you on the road, and shows, bookings, and things like that.
You know what it was.
Yeah,
I ain't
yeah.
got, you know what I mean? I ain't gotta say what that was about, but you know. Can you imagine?
I mean, I never had a hit record and a hit album myself, so, I've heard the stories, but, I know every person's story is a little different.
Nah, my shit ain't no different, my nigga. I'm out there fucking
Yeah, you heard it?
a mile a minute, having fun, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Only thing I was never getting high. You know what I'm saying? I was getting drunk in the motherfucker though. That's my thing. You know what I mean? Well, I think now.
Yeah.
I still drink, but then I was
Old gold. Classic?
Nigga, nah. Valentine L.
Oh, Valentine
L.
Oh, we taking it back for real.
And fucking,
not Red Bull.
Nah.
Not St.
Vodka and grapefruit. That was my shit back then.
Oh, vodka and grapefruit. Wow,
Yeah.
Here we go. So, I see you looking good though. Look like you taking care of yourself now. You probably eased up on that a little bit, right?
Yeah. Nigga, I smoke now.
Oh, okay. So we want
Smoke
180. We want 180.
Yeah, nigga. Yeah.
So, what's always, been intriguing to me, right, is about your story is what happens when Roxanne Shante comes out with the Big Mama, right? This
shit again.
Yeah, like so. I don't know how much you talked about it, in interviews, but what I want to know is a couple of things, right? Is for those who don't know, Roxanne Shante, the Big Mama, a big record, dissing a lot of female MCs out there, right? So, Fly Tile, Coach Lane, I need you to do this record.
Right.
Give her the names, boom. All right, cool. Fuck it, I'm gonna get the check. No problem, it's gonna get done because we by the dollar.
Right.
Completely understand it, right? So, the record comes out, and then, sometimes shortly after, there's a panel where the females are talking about, ladies in hip hop and unity and all that, right?
Yeah.
And and MC Light is like, yo,
this nigga.
she's out here talking crazy and she didn't even write it. Granddaddy IU wrote it. So, what was life like for you when that happened at that moment?
Life was still what it was. You know what I'm saying? It was just that all of a sudden, like, all right, at that time, I was living in Cunningham Heights over there in Queens and shit. And my man, Reverend Run, but he wasn't Reverend Run. Then
Run DMC.
Right. He had a crib around the corner and shit. Nigga called me up like, yo, I just fucking did a show in Jersey at some fucking stadium. Nigga Tresh said, like, word. So from there, it was like a whole bunch of shit. But bottom line, because I ain't going to get to this shit because I did talk about this shit a million times, but bottom line, that shit really wasn't about nothing, my nigga. Like, we had some runners where it could have been
situations.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
So, but now, reflecting back, it's two things I want to ask, right? Reflecting back.
Shout out to Tresh, too.
Nah, definitely a good brother, Tresh. Two things. One, I want to ask, like, looking back, do you feel like that potentially blackballed your career at all?
That was the word on the streets.
That's the word on the street.
Yeah. Hey man, it could have been. You know what I'm saying? Most likely. Now looking back, I say probably yeah.
So my question too is looking back.
A lot of people that was in positions, you know what I'm saying, higher than I was, and at the time higher than Coach Chillin was. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And higher than Shawnee was. It was like, nigga, I don't really know the angle that Ty was. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he was trying to use that shit to like put shit back.
Yeah.
Man.
So looking back, how do you feel about that decision process? And I know hindsight is always 20/20, but do you feel like if a young artist right now came to you and say, yo, my label just reached out to me to write this song, dissing Nicki, Remy, so and so, like how would you advise them, or looking back on your younger self, how would you advise yourself in that same situation?
I'd say, nigga, you ready for that?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be just that. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be some shit afterwards. And you know, I'll tell him, listen, I'm not gonna tell you what to do, my nigga, but I'll think about that. You know what I'm saying? Before I step out there. That's all.
Yeah, because, you know, I mean, I know how life is, you know, like, we definitely won't be by the dollar, but sometimes, you know, we have to be selective and play chess, not checkers with these moves, you know what I'm saying? But
Because at the time, I'm still on my shit, so I'm like, I'm gonna fuck, you know what I'm saying?
Fuck this, fuck them.
Like I said,
get this money.
Right, and really, it was real niggas on both sides, but some shit could have went down. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's some shit. That was some shit. That was some that could have ended fucked up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it wasn't. What I always say, that shit wasn't about nothing though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, because a lot of battles was on wax, so like it should have just been, if you had an issue, just respond on wax with a record.
Right, but it was that. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, this nigga wrote some shit. You know what I mean? And like, it was every one of them girls had niggas behind them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That felt the way.
Right. MC Light had audio too.
It ain't just now. You know what I'm saying? It's on wax between Shawnee and
the females.
Nah, it's niggas behind that. Like, yo, what the fuck this nigga think he doing?
Because Pac was supporting Yo-Yo, Tretch was supporting Latifah, Audio 2, Light.
And Pac was down.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Because that was around the time they were doing Juice and all that. So they was running around.
All of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it was like, yeah.
Nah, but I'm definitely glad we got past that without nothing crazy popping off.
Yeah.
And, you know, I just think, like, just life in general, man, it's all about, like, the learning experience. You know what I'm saying? And what we could do, we could pass that knowledge on. So I mean, so you get.
You good, son.
How so?
Cause you got me. You know what I'm saying? I like that though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You got me coming out. You know what I'm saying? That's good. Cause I hate niggas be asking me bullshit, and even if they ask me about that a lot of times, but the way that you ask, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't get shit out of me. I be like, that shit ain't about nothing, my nigga. Like, that's it. But anyway, it ain't. But I see what you're doing.
Oh, okay, cool. I appreciate that. Direct deposit. We try to get direct to the source, and direct to the information. So, like, talk to me a little bit about, like, just the whole Cold Chillin' experience. Because I know, like, when you came in with the Juice Crew and Cold Chillin', you know, like the quote unquote heyday had kind of peaked, and they were a little bit on the way down.
On the decline.
You know what I'm saying? And I looked at, you know, when you were signed with them and when you came out, like I don't know if you noticed, I was actually signed artist for Tommy Boy too.
What?
Yeah.
What
Chris
don't you
Atlas
add?
with so the short version is we never put a single out. We put a record that they had on Hip Hop 101, a compilation album, executive produced by De La Soul and so forth. So
okay.
But when we signed with them, I thought it was going to be a resurgence. And I'm just saying that to say I kind of felt the same way when I saw you with Cold Chillin'. I'm like, oh, okay, because truthfully, Kane was kind of starting to slide down a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Coogee Rap was popping though. Coogee Rap was still he was putting out some drama at that time. You know what I'm saying? But just overall though, Cold Chillin' wasn't. It wasn't like 87, 88, 89 Cold Chillin'. So I'm like, all right, cool. Oh, they got some new resurgence. They got IU. The island's looking good. You know what I'm saying? And you know, the first album to me, I thought made, you know, significant impact.
Right.
And you know, so tell me about like what happens from the first album and going forward with the label and how things, I guess, disbanded for the label and how that impacted you.
Shit. If I would have known that when they lost their distribution deal, I could have got out of my contract right then and there.
Right.
I didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? So
that free agent money would have been good out there at that time for you.
So I didn't know that I could do that. So I'm thinking, whatever. So that shit took them however long time to fucking get some shit going on. Well, matter of fact, they never did after that. You know what I'm saying? That was it.
That was it.
And I could have been gone, but they was trying to, you know what I'm saying?
Hold on, we gonna get together.
Yeah, some shit going on. And that meanwhile, downside, he went from fucking over there on Broadway to some shit.
some little small
Yeah,
corner
some
office.
old shit. I'm like, wow, look, I'm not knowing contractually I could have been out.
Yeah, so just I mean just overall some of the business experiences, that I guess could have went better for you, you know.
A whole bunch of shit,
Yeah,
man.
like so like where does that put your business mind frame, in 2019 and I guess maybe in some of the period, close to current, and in terms of just your outlook on the game, how much time you spend into learning the business these days compared to before.
No, I'm still learning now because the game done switched up. So I'm trying to learn the new shit. You know what I'm saying now. But the thing is, like, I'm trying to move past all that fucking dealing with them niggas, man. I don't want no fucking Europeans in my business, my nigga. If I can have it where I ain't got to deal with them niggas at all, and it's just me doing my shit, But that ain't, you know what I'm saying. That's just me wishing, you know what I'm saying, because bottom line, they got the control of the whole shit, really.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm gonna find it where I'm gonna find at least the way where I could do it with the least amount of them niggas in my shit, my nigga. Like,
No, as we should. It's about self preservation
yeah,
and managing your square yourself.
yeah.
So I definitely respect that. So I think I mentioned earlier, like on the first album you did some production.
Yeah.
Who are some of the artists in the industry that you've done production for?
Help Skelter, Ice-T, KRS-One, of course, Shantae,
Hmm.
Bismarck.
Right, right.
I did some shit with Kane, but that shit never came out. But
Now, you still
shit
producing,
came
still producing
out.
now, right?
That's what I'm doing right the fuck now.
So that's kind of like
Yeah.
more your focal point these days.
Yeah, man. I don't feel right now like niggas don't respect lyricism
Oh no, not
to
at
the point where you know what I'm saying, I ain't gonna waste my time. You know what I'm saying?
all.
For real, like I take my shit seriously. I
Right.
write when I write some shit, like when I put my mind to it and write some shit, man, I want you to hear what the fuck I said. You know what I'm saying? Not gloss over it or be like, nah, man, took what the fuck I said. So if I find out, well, no, I don't find out that I don't found out. Pardon me, niggas ain't respecting the lyrics. So okay, I got my plan B, which is
Production.
which
So
I always did anyway. So
one thing I respected, like lyrically, is that you always painted pictures, stories, and gave real good visuals. Like you could, it's
I
like,
ain't never said no whack shit.
nah, it ain't saying no whack shit. You know what I'm
Fuck
saying?
outta here.
Now, to me, like that's kind of a lost art, like the visual storytelling art. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So even if you don't got like super complex lyrics or style, but if you got a great story, you know what I'm saying. Even if it's done in a simple format, a great story is still a great story. You feel me? So like I want to get back to the production because like at the end of the day, I'm still always like music first. Tell me
Right.
about the production, like what you did production wise in terms of like what equipment you use, like kind of like your sound, your vibe, then versus like what you working with these days, how you getting the production done, and
I always fuck with the SP.
classic.
You know what I'm saying? Back then the SP, the 950. You know what I'm saying? All that now. No, I don't went through all that shit. I had the big rolling, the shit they came out with, all that shit. Some of that shit I just gave it away. You
Right,
know what I'm
right.
saying? Right now you're gonna be surprised. The whole shit, this album that I did, I ain't even tell you, but I got a production album. It's called The Essence, right? Right now, wrapping this shit up. My engineer's slow as hell. That shit should have been mixed up, whatever. We almost done. Anyway, I got Mr. Cheeks, I got Rod Digger, I got Bumpy Knuckles, I got General Steel, I got Fame from MOP, I got OC, I got
This sounds like a
Professor,
banger. This sounds like
I
a
got
banger.
Craig G, I got A motherfucking body, and I got my young niggas. I got Infigar from Queens, I got John Jiggs, I got Bass Bunny, I got everybody. But anyway, this shit, I did this whole shit on a program. One
Okay.
fucking program. It's
Okay.
called Beat Bang. You hear this shit though, you're gonna be like, No way possible this nigga did this shit.
Okay, so the new album called Essence,
Yeah.
exclusively produced by Granddaddy IU,
Yes.
featuring some of your favorite rappers on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when can we expect this project?
I'm about to start. Matter of fact, I'm gonna drop the single, but I'm gonna let you hear this shit.
Okay, exclusive.
Yeah.
Y'all not gonna hear it, but
Man.
DJ Shuttle,
He
you
gonna
know,
hear it.
we gonna hear it. We gonna hear it.
Ask him. Hit his fucking IG up and ask him about it.
Yeah,
I guarantee you.
And we're gonna get it in rotation. That's what we're gonna do. So so we should be expecting that sometime before the fall, end of the year.
Yeah. Quick, fast as possible. Niggas ASAP. You don't gotta set it up like you had to do back in the day.
Right.
Fucking 6 months.
Campaign.
Yeah, fuck that shit. I'm coming back. Here we go.
When you're ready, it goes out.
That's right.
So you mentioned one of the names on the project from Long Island. I guess I want to call him an upcoming artist, independent artist, John Jiggs.
John Jiggs, my nigga.
Yeah, I think he's pretty official. And
Nigga,
knowing your
beast.
production
That nigga's
style,
a beast.
and what he do, I think that's definitely a great match. Any chance any other artists on the rise from Long Island that might be part of that project?
Yeah, Bando Flea, he from over here. Either from Baldwin or Freeport. You hear him? He nice, he's a motherfucker.
That's what I'm talking about. So I this is great to hear because you know it's two things. One, you know.
Oh, matter of fact, I got my
Okay.
nigga, Sean Hayes.
Okay.
You know Sean
Yeah.
Hayes. Man, shot, man. Sean, he on there. Who else? Long Island on there. Do I got Mook on there? Monster Mook.
I know you got records with him. It's just a matter of it's on the project or not.
Yeah.
To be determined. To be determined.
I'm sure
We'll see about that. Yeah. You know, but I just wanted to mention, like, I just think it's great. You know, a OG from the island putting this project out with some of these like heavy hitters, and we got some upcoming artists that's on the project.
That was my whole shit. I wanted to, you know what I'm saying, make sure, okay, maybe at this time, you know what I'm saying, maybe you can't get a feature with these niggas or whatever have you, but I can put you on it
On
with
the project
niggas.
with them.
Right, so
Next best thing. You know what I'm saying? So definitely.
my mans and them get some shine.
Right. Super salute.
That's what
you.
my whole shit was to do this project, man.
That's a super salute to you
Real,
for that
real.
because there's a lot of young boys that's out here that's like, you know, that believe that that Long Island don't have younger artists popping or haven't had more success because the OGs that came before didn't like tuck somebody and really make sure that something happened.
Man, that ain't the fucking truth, man.
This what these young boys think though.
Niggas don't want to fucking listen to nobody. They don't respect nobody, man. Them niggas be like,
super facts.
can't tell nobody, you know what I'm saying? You can't tell niggas shit, but you couldn't tell me shit when I was that age. They couldn't tell by you shit.
No, I ain't gonna let you say that. I was under mentorship by Dingo D, Charlie Brown, Lisa New School, and like.
Well, you came up different.
I came up with niggas that was showing me the way.
Tell me shit, my nigga.
And Shamello, who you probably know.
That's my nigga right
yeah,
there.
so and these guys are still guys I revere and hold in a certain
All
esteem.
them, everybody you name is my man.
But because they dropped the jewels on me, I've made it a point to pass the knowledge on the best that I can. And I know, you know, a lot of young people they be kind of surprised because they feel like they don't get that a lot. But I feel like I got it, so I got to make sure I pass it along.
That's what's up. That's
you know what I mean?
up.
So I mean, super salute to you, you know, for that. You know, the Essence dropping real soon.
Yeah. Studio Lou, let's go, nigga.
Studio Lou.
Yeah, man. That's my engineer. Yeah.
Yo, Lou, we need this project. You heard that? Now everybody know the project is waiting on you. All right. So I'm just gonna leave that right there on you, Lou. You heard? No pressure. Just get it. Just get it done. You heard?
Let's wrap this shit up, my nigga.
So you know, like touring wise, I know like overseas is still a big market for artists that, you know, like from the golden era like yourself. Are you still, you know, doing anything like nationwide, overseas, things like that?
Man,
Nah, just focusing on the production right now?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? My heart ain't in it, so if my heart ain't in it, I don't want to do it. You know what I mean? Just for, you know what I'm saying, a couple of dollars now.
Nah, I definitely feel you.
I'm not saying I'm done with it, but when I get back to it, I'm gonna do it. I'm feeling it right now I ain't feeling it, so I don't know what I'm saying. I don't want to give nobody no half-hearted shit. You know what I mean? That's why I'm not even writing right now.
Right. So in this project, you're not even
Nope.
spitting on none of the songs, just
Nope.
production behind the
Everybody
boards.
like, nigga, you gonna put a verse on here with me? I'm like, nah, nigga. If I do that, then I gotta do with it.
With everybody.
Right. So.
Nah, that's official. So you got a next project in the works already after that, or you gonna just focus on this one for now?
I do. My man, I got an R&B artist, Rock the Rattler. You know what I'm saying, from upstate New York. You know what I'm saying. Matter of fact,
we no, we not gonna queue up for the show, but we gonna queue up. We gonna queue up.
Nigga, I want niggas to hear some of this shit. Nigga,
we gonna queue up. We gonna queue up.
Yeah, me and him, I'm gonna do a project with him next. You know what I mean?
Okay, so we gonna smooth it out, a little R&B shit. No, R&B's
but
gonna always win.
But it's like
Some combo, some rapping and some R&B shit. It's best of both worlds. IU edition.
Yeah, it's my shit. You know what I'm saying? I always fuck with R&B. I always fuck with any kind of music. You know what I'm saying? Well, the foundation of my shit is still hip hop. So
right. Nah, you definitely had a few records that had the R&B flavor, like the Sugar Free shit. You know, like that definitely. And I mean, you want to get that appeal to audiences that might not listen to hip hop. So that's a way to kind of bridge the gap. So that was just like a natural ear you have for it. Yeah, shit like that. All right, so I know what it's like to be an artist, man. Like just wanting to be heard and looking for the opportunity. I mean, I kind of felt like my situation was a little sloppy. Could have been a little bit better too. And I even thought I knew the business a little bit, but even still, you know, but like you want the dream, you want the opportunity, you know, so much. You know, you focus on the music and the talent,
and having fun,
and having fun, and trying to get out to the world. You know, it's just tough, man. You know, that's why you gotta have good people around you. So these days, as you're doing your new project, like you find yourself like kind of doing everything independently, or
yeah.
So no, not so much as versus the labels,
no,
but independently, like so no circle, no team really working with you. You kind of handle that yourself.
It's me, and then my engineer. You know what I'm saying, and whatever. My immediate niggas, I only fuck with like one nigga right now, man. Like a lot of niggas, man, is
excess.
Yeah, man, dead weight and shit like that, man. And at this age, I can't do it, man. You know what I mean? Like, I
can't do it.
Yeah, man. The niggas, especially if niggas don't grow, man. Like, nah, man.
Yeah, we can't be where we was in 93.
Right, man. We can't do
2019.
that. We can't do that, man. Like, fuck, man.
So in terms of like how the game is so different now, like you mentioned earlier, like you don't have to have a 6-month marketing plan. You could just put the records out. How are you using the new tools and kind of like what's your like finger on the pulse with social media, websites, branding, things like that? Like,
I just got with a branding company and shit just now and shit. But like, I'm not too fucking computer savvy, all that. You know what I'm saying? Like all this media, social media shit. Plus, I'm not that type of nigga. Like post everything you do. Like what the fuck, man? I don't come from that.
Right.
And that's I'm a humble dude, man. I don't like bragging and showing off and all that shit phony to me, my nigga. I'm not trying to keep up with all that shit whack. So I just post what I post and all that shit. But now I know what it is. So I know I'm gonna have to get another motherfucker besides me to do that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's kind of what I was thinking about as far as like having a team with you.
Right. So when I know that the niggas around me it's not good for that, what the fuck, man? Like, nigga, I'm trying to show niggas like, listen, this shit can't work with just me. Myself trying to do everything. I don't know. Listen, the time the niggas is in the bar or niggas is doing this and the third, you could be home reading or studying, trying to learn. Right. And you know what I'm saying, add on to the fucking cipher, my nigga. You can't wait around and for me to pop and then you ain't helping to then expect. Nah, man, fuck it.
Nah, we ain't got time. We ain't got time for that shit.
No more. So I'm listening.
So right now, like you seem to be very, very much at peace with, like like where you at personally, where you at with your career. Is there any one move looking back, like you can say, man, if I might have done this move, I could be at a different place or a better place?
Man, shit, my brother gonna kill me for this shit. He crucified me to this day for this same shit because I didn't sign with Russell for the fucking Rush Management shit. I signed with Cold Chillin', Fly Tie fucking management. Same manager that has at the fucking record label.
Right.
Conflict of interest right there.
Conflict of interest for sure. So,
Yeah.
So you had a chance to sign with Rush. Now, obviously, they were doing the Fresh Fest tours and
all kind of shit. Man.
Yeah, shit was kind of wild with Rush back then. But you didn't realize or know
I
all
didn't
that.
realize the niggas in Cold Chillin' supposed to be doing the same shit. I don't know. I'm thinking they doing the same thing as these niggas is doing. I'm just coming in. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I found out the niggas went.
Nah, that Rush machine was definitely very different in the late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah.
Because I mean they had it from Houdini from way back then up until through the early 90s. So I could definitely see that.
Out of here, my nigga.
Now that would have been a huge difference.
Out of here.
Also too like the artists you touring with, the influence and the relationships.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, because I mean, Cold Chillin', while it might have seemed major to us in the scope of the industry, was really an indie.
Right. Exactly what it was.
It was really an indie.
But that was the first indie with major backing. You know what I'm saying? With the Warner Brothers shit. That was the first time they did that shit. But still, end of the day, it is what it is.
Yeah. So you know what's going down, man? Direct deposit, DJ Shuttle, Granddaddy IU.
Hold up, though. Don't sign off.
We're not signing off yet.
I want to say something to the Hempstead niggas. If you live in Hempstead, my nigga, trust me when I tell you. Y'all niggas talking about Jay-Z selling out and all this other shit. Listen, the fucking mayor and the board of fucking trustees, those is the niggas that's selling y'all niggas out right now. Because them niggas is ushering in this fucking gentrification shit in fucking Hempstead, my nigga. And then they smiling in your face. I just seen them niggas at the fucking park smiling in everybody's face, man. That shit is some foul shit, my nigga.
What's wild is that, I always looked at Hempstead as like the Brooklyn of Long Island. And just like this gentrification in Brooklyn, I felt like the gentrification is happening in Hempstead. Like you might miss it if you don't go every place in Hempstead, but you go over there.
They got a plan, son. They got a plan. Listen, they gave away $35 million worth of property to these developers that's gonna come in there and fucking put up these luxury condos in a fucking luxury fucking hotel.
Where at?
In fucking Hempstead.
Where in Hempstead?
In the fucking village. They gave up 14 parking lots, right? For free, right? Free 99, right? Now the taxpayers got to pay that shit back.
I could have used that.
Listen, they could have used that shit for infrastructure. Or shit. They just gave up the police station, the library, the in Green Park, the fucking village hall, and some other shit. And they gonna move this shit to the armory. Trust me, my nigga.
So all those areas is gonna be all new high rises and all that.
Yes, so all them niggas, where the fuck is the tenants gonna go? They gonna get the fucked up out of there. Who is going to fucking afford luxury apartments, luxury condos, in fucking?
Nah, people that got 6-7 figure jobs in Manhattan.
They're gonna bring in all the Europeans,
right?
And your grandmother and everybody else. The motherfuckers gonna be gone, and the fucking homeowners, the property taxes are gonna go up so fucking high. You gotta go too.
That's what gentrification is all about.
They gave $35 million away. And listen, those niggas are supposed to represent the people. That's the only reason they have a job, to represent the people and the will of the people. They went against the will of the people.
So they're just giving this land out to people that's not even from the area in the community.
To the developers that's going to come here with the gentrification shit.
And what kind of kickback is going to come back to the people in the town?
Nothing. It's going to come back to them.
Zero to none.
It's going to come back to them. That money is supposed to be used to build a fucking community up, build up infrastructure. Fucking the school system is fucked up.
Right.
They not doing shit. That money belongs to the people. Period. And what? Look at this. Oh my God.
Long Island, do your homework.
Yo,
you heard it
listen,
here. IU just told you
listen,
what's going down.
Go to them fucking town meetings and all that shit, man.
Very
and
important.
Make your fucking voice be heard. I'm trying to tell you, niggas gonna be fucked up.
Those meetings are more important than what
Right.
than what the president is talking about.
That shit
because
ain't shit.
that's in your community. Those are the people. If you're gonna vote,
Right.
those are the votes you need to be making sure you make happen. True.
Exactly.
True
Well,
that.
fuck you gonna go to the poll and vote for the president, and you go home where you don't got no house now.
Yeah, because he's not touching your local community.
Because the mayor done fucking sold y'all niggas out and got y'all niggas evicted because he want to bring in the fucking Europeans to gentrify the fucking whole neighborhood.
Damn,
and he's smiling y'all niggas' face.
I
And
wanna-
the fucking board of trustees is the niggas that y'all niggas grew up with. Y'all know who the fuck I'm talking about.
Wow.
And he know who the fuck, and they know who the fuck I'm talking about.
So listen, y'all, you want to alert, you want to watch. You know what I mean? Hempstead
Go get
Board of
involved.
Trustees, you heard? And if you in Long Island, if you in Hempstead, you heard it from IU. Check who your board of trustees are.
Yeah.
Those are the people you need to be
And
following
your
up
fucking
on.
mayor that y'all love so much, selling y'all niggas out.
Now, damn. I guess we're not gonna say no names, but the mayor is the former guy that used to run the basketball for a lot of the kids in Hempstead, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought it was. That's what I thought it was, but
Yeah.
I wasn't sure. You know what I
And I know
mean?
niggas gonna be on my back for that shit. I don't give a fuck. I'm telling
Nah,
you the
facts
truth.
is facts.
Facts is fucking facts.
Facts is facts. Yeah, I mean, what you did for the kids back in the day and what you're doing now ain't got nothing to do with the slice of bread. So, you know what I'm saying? Hold people accountable, that's in accountable positions. Facts on top of facts. There we go. All right, cool.
Absolutely.
So we get music and we get politics here on Direct Deposit. That's what we're
Yeah.
doing, right? Because we gotta cover this whole site for our life. You know what I'm saying? You know, because everything is relative to what we're doing. So since we're talking about that, did you see we had Dr. Umar in town? You familiar with Dr. Umar?
I know you talking about.
Yeah, we had him in town. He was in Hempstead, right behind I forget the name of the park, right behind Terrace.
Michelle Park. My man was
Yeah.
there. My man Jamal Bay was there.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but niggas ain't want to listen to him.
Nah, he was there.
Listen, man.
He was there. Like they had 3
That
days.
nigga's the truth, man. He telling y'all some shit.
They had 3 days of events. He was on one of the panels,
Right.
on one of the prior days, and
I know.
there seemed to be some good feedback from him and from the panel that he
Check
was
out,
on.
go to his IG page and his YouTube page is Rise of the Moors.
Right.
And Squirrel Foot Bay, I think on IG, man. Follow him, man. Trust me when I tell you.
All right, get some jewels. You heard?
For real.
Anything else before we bust a move? No, before I say that. So John Jiggs, a couple other artists you mentioned.
If the God,
Okay. On the
Marquis.
project. Okay. Now, not on the project. Any other artists from Long Island that you can see that you know that's kind of shaking and moving that you can give a salute to on Direct Deposit today?
Yeah. Besides the ones, my man, son, fucking Rob, man, Rob Hollows, man, he on there too. Rob Hollows from Terrace Avenue.
Yeah, Hempstead. What up? 100 block.
man.
100 block.
Come on,
Nah,
man.
they
Come on, man.
definitely working.
Oh, my man, L.I. Brigade, he ain't moving and shaking right now, but he trying to, you know what I mean? He working.
That's what they do. So, you know, I just think it's important that we have this gap, that we bridge this gap rather, you know, with what they call, the young boys will call the old heads and the young boys. You know, I tell them all the time, man, like, yo, when you become an old head, then talk to me about being an old head. You feel me? Because, you know, if I'm an old head, that means I live life, I got a lot of experience, and a lot of jewels I can really pass to you. So,
A lot.
So you might want to respect your old heads. You feel me?
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, you know, Direct Deposit, we got Granddaddy IU here. Once again, the Essence,
Essence, niggas.
dropping real soon.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to hearing some exclusives, you know,
I'm about-
post interview that y'all ain't going to hear.
I'm about to show you some shit right now.
You know what I mean? And yo, I'm just happy to see, like for me, like I got a life mantra. Like, we got to be changeable to be remainable. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
And I'm always happy to see that, you know, brothers that, you know, was at one place, you know, didn't let, you know, what experiences transpired that wasn't all 100% beautiful and just stop them and stop life and
Right.
you know, if they had to change, you know, and shift what they was doing to still be at peace and then be successful, you know, with their life and their business too. You know, like that makes me feel good. Cause like I said, I was a rap artist. A lot of niggas don't even know I was a rap artist.
Right,
They just know me for DJing.
Yeah.
They just know me for DJing. But you know, like I saw Biz make the change. I saw Q-Tip. You know, and I seen, you know, a few others that went from D-Nice, that went from DJing.
Yeah, he did that shit
you know,
early.
Yeah, he did it early.
Yeah.
Cause and that was a good position because he was with Chris. You know what I mean? And unfortunately, Scott passed. So it was like, all right, yo, we need yo, nigga, get in. So I looked at that. You know, back then, you know, you couldn't be old. You couldn't be an old head and be a rapper coming out. You know what I'm saying? And you know, at 2000, 2001, when I decided to go full speed with it, and I knew how to DJ from back in the day. You know, back in the day, we learned it all.
Right.
Rap, DJ, graffiti, breakdance.
Right.
Niggas did everything. You know what I'm saying? So I said, you know what, let me pick this up, and then, you know, I just kind of locked in. You know what I mean?
Right.
But yeah, I definitely salute you for like keeping going and keeping the culture alive, and you know, and working it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So yeah, man, Direct Deposit, we here, man. You heard it from IU, man. Hold your people accountable.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
absolutely.
That's in positions. That's out there. The new project Essence is coming.
And take all my old shit, niggas. All that shit that y'all niggas miss.
Word, because you know we can still take them publishing checks.
Yeah.
You feel me? You know what I mean?
Beyond that, I just want niggas to really
Check the work.
Yeah, check the motherfucking work. You know what I'm saying? Because I hate niggas only associate me with fucking something new and sugar free. Come on, man. Like, nah.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Yo, I had Girl in the Mall was the shit I played all the fucking time.
Yeah, that's
classic.
Shit we always talking about. But nah, man, this other shit beyond that.
And this is a recording too.
Nah, nigga, I got
mixtapes and so forth since then.
Just go,
Do your homework.
Yeah, man. Trust me when I tell you.
I feel you. So listen, man, that's what it is, man. IU, Hempstead Zone, Strong Island Zone. Yo, again, I thank you for coming out, man. Like, this is, you know, like for me, doing Direct Deposit, this is what it's about. Like, we're gonna get to some of the new young boys in a minute, but we definitely want to make sure we salute the OGs that paved the way and provided some of the opportunities that we got. Much success with the new project on the way, and yo, we out here working. Strong Island, Direct Deposit, we out here.